JTR by Dave Matthews Band is a very advanced song for guitar. There's a lot of stuff going on. The opening riff is based around chords that are pretty typical to Dave Matthews' style of play, where you've got a root and a third. The first chord you're going to start off with the riff is going to start off using a chord where you take your first finger and put it on the 6th string, 2nd fret, and your second finger put it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. You're going to pluck the 6th string and you're going to pluck the 3rd string. After you pluck the 3rd string, you're going to pull off with your 2nd finger, exposing the open 3rd string. So that's the first set of movements. After you pull off, you're going to plant your 2nd finger back down on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and slide it up to the 4th fret. Notice how I'm kind of picking down as I'm also sliding up there, just to give a little bit more emphasis to that slide up. After you slide up, you put your first finger down on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and then pluck the note that you have fretted with your 2nd finger on the 3rd string, and then pick it open again. So you can be kind of lazy in your picking. It's okay if you hit other open strings. Dave Matthews is very up and down all throughout this chord. As long as you're emphasizing those notes that you're seeing there. So after you get this part, the next part is an F chord. You're going to pull up with your first finger from the 4th string, 2nd fret into the 4th string, 3rd fret. Like that. So all that is just the 4th string that you've got fretted that's happening there. And then with your pinky finger, you're going to lay your pinky finger down on the 3rd string, 5th fret, and you're going to pull off with your pinky finger to expose the open 3rd string. And so this is kind of sloppy what I'm playing, but a lot of times the way that Dave Matthews plays it is pretty sloppy as well. So once you get there, you're going to take your 2nd finger and plant it down on the 6th string, 3rd fret, the G note. Take your pinky finger and plant it down on the 3rd string, 4th fret. Then you're going to move this note and this string down. You're going to go from the 3rd string, 4th fret to 3rd string, 2nd fret that you're going to use your first finger for. So pick up your pinky finger and you should have your first finger down on the 3rd string, 2nd fret behind it. So, and then you're going to pick up your first finger and open the 3rd string. That's what you're doing there on that G chord. So you've got this chord, that chord, the F chord, and then the G chord again. Whenever you come back into this G, notice how it's really kind of beginning on an upswing. That is the riff that repeats over and over again for the majority of the song. Whenever you go to the chorus, it's a stretch of a chord. You're going to put your ring finger down on the 6th string, 5th fret. your pinky finger is going to go down on the 3rd string, 5th fret, and you're going to put your first finger down on the 4th string, 2nd fret. So this is a pretty big stretch. And what you've got ringing out are pretty much just the strings that you fretted. Your 2nd string is going to be pretty much muted by how you're stretching your fingers. So that's the first chord of the chorus. I'm pulling my 2nd finger way back just so that you can better see my fretboard. I'm not actually doing anything with it. So that's the first sound of the chorus. Then you're going to take your first finger and just slide it up 1 fret, leaving these 2 fingers stationary. And it repeats that a couple times. And then whenever the chord changes, your first finger drops back down to the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then you let your 2nd finger and your pinky finger follow down as well. You're going to move your 2nd finger to the 6th string, 3rd fret, the G note. So you've got 6, 3 fretted. You've got your pointer finger still on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and you're going to put your pinky finger down on the 3rd string, 4th fret behind it. So this is a similar movement to the chord structure in Recently. Then the 3rd chord of the chorus is going to be your ring finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. So really where you just had your 2nd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, you're going to pick it up, slide down, and put your ring finger right back where your middle finger just had been on the 6th string, 3rd fret. And your pinky finger is going to slide down from the 3rd string, 4th fret to the 3rd string, 3rd fret. So 3rd, 4th to 3rd, 3rd. And your pointer finger is going to be in this chord down on the 4th string, 1st fret. So we've got and then an F major bar chord. And I don't even bar out the rest of the 1st and 2nd string. I just let them be muted, and I'm playing the 6, 5, 4, and 3 strings, which are in a standard F bar chord. So that's the chorus. Whenever you get to one of the first breakdowns, after it kind of lingers and pulses on this F for a second, you're going to play a series of power chords, mostly depending on your first finger and your pinky finger. So plant your pinky finger on the 4th string, 5th fret, and your pointer finger is going to grab the 5th string, 2nd fret and pull up to the 5th string, 3rd fret. And then you're going to go back down to the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And then you're going to take this same separation of frets and move these same 2 fingers down 1 set of strings, so that you're grabbing with your first finger the 6th string, 2nd fret. Your pinky is going to plant down on the 5th string, 5th fret, and you're going to make the same movement. So you've got after it does that 1 time, it goes, and then an E power chord where you're just opening up the 6th string and leaving your first finger where it had been a second ago on the 5th string, 2nd fret. So E, and then an F power chord where you put your first finger down on the 6th string, 1st fret, pinky finger down on the 5th string, 3rd fret. So you've got and then your parts on your B to C's and F sharps to G's repeat again, and the second time around it just lingers on the F again. So it doesn't include the E minor into the F. It just goes straight to the F. E, F, F. And there's more strumminess to the rhythm than what I was showing you right there. It's really just kind of this chugging feel the whole time that you're strumming through, muting everything with this hand that you're not intending to fret. So you can play around with the rhythm on that. Then I think it goes back probably into like the main riff. There's another chorus. And then the end riff. You're going to start with your pinky finger on the 5th string, 7th fret. You're going to move to the 6th string, 4th fret with your pointer finger. Move to the 6th string, 5th fret with your 2nd finger. Move to the 6th string, 6th fret with your 3rd finger. Then 6th string, 7th fret with your pinky finger. So that's a chromatic walk up that you've just done. After you've hit your pinky finger note, you're going to put your pointer finger on the 5th string, 5th fret. Then you're going to go back to your pinky note. You're going to go back to your pointer finger note. And then you're going to walk back up into your E by going pointer finger on 5th string 3, 2nd finger on 5th string, pointer finger on 5th string 5th fret, 2nd finger on 5th string 6th fret, and then pinky finger on 5th string 7th fret. And you repeat that whole thing over and over again. This is going to be difficult because not only do you have to have your fingers flowing in time, but you've got to figure out a way to pretty specifically articulate those notes with your picking hand. Starting out, it may be easiest if you just down pick the whole thing. So yeah, eventually what Dave Matthews is doing is he's again just strumming through it. I don't know, maybe you want to try just strumming through it the first time on these top 2 strings. That's the rhythm that is getting strummed. Like down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, I think. Now I'm getting confused. So anyway, needless to say, this is a difficult part of the song. After it runs through that a little bit, it then horns start going crazy, and Dave Matthews comes up and he runs to an E power chord with your pointer finger on the 5th string 7th fret, pinky finger on the 4th string 9th fret. Then jump down using these same 2 fingers. Your pinky finger is actually going to stay on the 4th string whenever you move, and your first finger is going to jump down to the 6th string. You're going to jump down to this G sharp or A flat. I'm really not sure what the differences are, but your first finger is on the 6th string 4th fret. Your pinky finger is on the 4th string 6th fret, and then you slide up 1 fret from that, and that's your round of chords while the horns are going crazy. Whenever you get back into the E, he kind of pulls up into it from, anywhere on the fretboard along the 5th and 4th strings, but he just kind of pulls up into it. And then it's back into the last set of chords in the entire song is going to be an E, C, where you move from this E down to the 5th string 3rd fret fretted with your pointer finger, and 4th string 5th fret fretted with your pinky finger, and then move that whole grouping down 1 more fret to a B. And you're letting the E, the open 6th string, ring out in all of this. And that is JTR.